What's happening? So if you haven't already, join my Discord because this idea came from there. Somebody said, let's put Jellicent in a Flygon deck. So that was the task. Let me go show you my deck list. Alright, so here is the deck list I started out with. Now you will notice that there's 2 Prism Energies, but during my gameplay, I was wondering why they didn't work because I did not read the card totally and see that it really only works with basic Pokemon. So I took those out, added in a couple more Fighting Energy, so here's the list I would use going forward. Now Flygon only needs 1 energy to attack, hits for 130, and then it switches to the bench, and you get to put up any Pokemon you have on your bench. Now the main one we're going to do is Jellicent EX, because it has the ability, if it's in the active, blocks your opponent from using item cards and tool cards. But I also put in Cornerstone because the biggest matchup is going to be Grimmsnarl. It would just one-shot Jellicent anyway. So once I do that, you're able to put in Cornerstone after that, and then they can't attack it unless they move it. Now, I'm sure it's going to work in a lot more matchups, but that was the main one I was thinking of. So I do have the other energies in there because you can do 100 to every Pokemon EX on your opponent's board. So you could technically do 600 damage. The problem is, if it's a Terra Pokemon and it's on the bench, it's not going to get any damage. But I do play a couple of the energy just in case we run into it and we make it for a useful attack. So we're going to sit behind Budew, try to go second as we get set up. And then once we set up, we're going to either put Jellicent, most likely, up in the active, attacking for 130 every time, or Cornerstone if it's something like Grimmsnarl or Charizard. All right, so that's how it works. Let's go see it in action. All right, here we go. Monkey Dory. So the good thing is I've got Arven, I've got an air balloon, and so it is a Grimmsnarl. All right. But we are going to stop them from using items right away. Let's go. And if they only have 1 Grimmsnarl, I'm not going to use that second attack then. Let's see. All right, let's go. We've got this. We've got this. We can go get one of these. One of those. Now we got it. All right, since I have one of these, we're going to go get these guys. I can retreat. Coming up with Budew. I'll put it down, knowing I have the energy to do that. And now, boom, there you go. Okay, no items. No big deal. All right, so I got Flygon. I think I'm just going to Iono. Hopefully run into a Drakloak, get some extra cards, start that process. Because I don't want to get rid of a Flygon and an air balloon. And they're going to Evo, but they can't. Unless they replace the stadium. It stopped it. Yes. Okay, Arven's going to get you what? An item you can't use. So you can't use the secret box. They want to. Oh, they got the second one on there. Okay. All right, so now they can Evo. On to Morgrim. Got it. All right, but then we're going to do it again. They didn't even, they totally forgot to do the Adrenal Brain. All right, so we'll do this there. And then, because I know they have the secret box, I'm definitely going to Iono. Although, I guess it doesn't matter because I'm going to Budew anyway. All right, so what do we got here? We've got one there. Okay, we're cooking now. And we've got a switch. So, and I've got an Arven. I really don't want to... Oh, let's go get... Yes. Go get this. Do I need a third one? I don't. I think we should be okay. I don't need the third one. And now let's Itchy Pollen. Because now if I can find a Flygon, I can start attacking. But, maybe I should have... Let's see. If I can get another Drakloak, because now I want to get a Frillish down. Because if I can get a Frillish... And then the next turn, get a Jellicent. We'll be good. Yeah. Okay. We got one more turn of before, so it didn't matter. The problem now is in this matchup, I'm gonna hit for 130. They're gonna send so much back. Okay. All right. So I have this. All right. Let's Drakloak. Let's see what we get here. I do get a nest ball. So let's get the Frillish down. All right. So now we got Frillish down. I can go sit here and go get Flygon. Oh, my other Drakloak is prized. Okay. So I've got the Flygon. And now from here, I'm going to go get the Night Stretcher because I still want to use this. And Itchy Pollen. All right, so now that Itchy Pollen, I guess I can give up the Dreepy and put the air balloon on the Dreepy. Oh, I don't really want to. No, we'll come up with the Flygon EX. And then I can decide, okay, perfect. There I know. So now, because if I get Jellicent, I can actually attack with the Flygon EX. And I got it. Okay. So now they got Artisan. All right, so they got another Impidimp. But they're not going to even be able to use... Ooh. So the only thing on my side that has an ability is Drakloak, and it will be Jellicent. Okay. Yup. Knew that was going to happen. We'll come straight up with Flygon. Still can't use... Oh my god. I'm going to be hitting for 130. They're going to be tossing it all back. Unless I take a knockout. Which I will. Okay, so now... Alright, so we will go with this here. Do I need anything else down? See, I did get knocked out. So, the question is... We go get Ultra Ball and this. Put this on Jellicent. Put that there. All right, let's see what we get here on this card. Fez. That's exactly what I wanted. Because now I get 3 more cards. All right, so now I get 3 more cards. I've got Counter Catcher. So I'm going to go take care of you. And now... Hit for 130, taking the knockout, and bringing up Jellicent. There we go. Okay, so now they can't use items or... Oh, nice. Prime Catcher. Perfect. Can't use items or tools unless they move it. They only have 3 cards. I've got Prime Catcher, which means I'm going to go after this Morgrim. Well, let's see what they bring up. What is taking so long? Don't tell me they left. Did they see the Jellicent and then leave? Okay, here comes Monkey Dory. Makes sense that they brought up the one with the balloon. Okay, Artisan. All right, they didn't leave. Yes. The amount of time there that took. All right, so no matter what, do I just? Yeah, you know what? I think I go after this Morgrim. I Prime Catcher the Morgrim. Because they can't use items. So yes, eventually if they get a boss, they can boss out of it. Research. They don't have a boss. Can't play any of those tools. Can't devolve me. Spike Myth. Alright, so now they have that. Okay, so unfortunately, that did not work. We got out of it with the research. So I think I take out one of the... Yeah. I think I take out one of the Monkey Dories. Because otherwise, they're just going to keep chucking my damage all the way back. Because right now, they can chuck 90 of my 130 all the way back. And my second attack's only going to do 100. Because they only have 1 EX. Whew. Yeah. Got to get rid of these Monkey Dories. I mean, we're weak, so they actually could knock it out. And they choose not to attack. Huh. Well, then I'm just going to put this down and retreat. Come on up. Let's go get another card here. We'll go get another energy. Why not? We got Prism Energy. And we will hit for... Ooh, I forgot about that. But we hit for 100 and bring up Jellicent anyway. There we go. Why didn't they... Did I miss something? Why didn't they come up and they could have gotten the knockout, right? Am I wrong? Because we're weak to dark. They hit for 180. That's 360. What am I missing? Did they just not want to retreat? All right, here they come up with another Monkey Dory. Not sure what's going on here. All right, so apparently they decided to say, forget it, and they probably left before that other attack. Yep, they didn't do anything here. All right, well, I guess I'll just finish it off and do a switch. Boom. And do this. So now I can use the other attack, but don't really want to, because it only does 100. We'll get another one of these, and we'll hit for 100, take another knockout, and that'll be the end of it. We'll just have to wait the next turn till the computer lets us win. They did not want to deal with the Jellicent, even though they would have knocked it out. Now, I would have kept giving them a 1 prize, or maybe they just didn't want to deal with that. I don't know. And there it is. They were inactive for too long. And they just hit. Next time, just hit the concede. All right, here we go against Roaring Moon. They chose to go first. Well, I've got Arvin, and then I get to item lock them. Or I'm going to lose right off the bat. Which is probably the case here with Roaring Moon. Let's see. Yeah, there's Squawk. They just need a couple pieces here. Super Rod. What are they going to Super Rod? Miraidon back in. Okay. Now they can Squawk and Seize. Do they have it? They need 3 pieces. Brute Bonnet, Petulant, and... oh, I guess they needed some sort of switch too. Alright, so here's Brute Bonnet coming. Do they have the capsule? There's Roaring Moon. Little baby. There's Latias. They're missing the capsule! Yes! Got lucky there. Alright, cool. What we're going to do here, though, is go get these 2. Then since I have a Drakloak, we're going to go here. Yeah, I'm probably going to take a loss here. Well, not a loss, but I'm probably going to get knocked out, obviously, right? And we'll go here, get 2 more. Not going to put the air balloon because now we can at least cycle through. All right, let's see what we get. Boom. Okay, can't use items. Let's go. We just got to hope that they can't. Yes! All right. We can still survive this. All right, so we got 1 here. We've got 1 here. I've got this there. We're going. And let's see what Recon Directive gives us. I'm going to take the Nest Ball so I can go get... there we go. Frillish. Got Frillish down. Now let's go here and get an energy. And they're just going to concede. Alright, here we go against Miraidon. Alright, now Ogerpon. I'm just trying to think. Do I want to do... because they're going to get a hands ready anyway. Oh, and Flygon one-shots everything. So this is a great matchup. Okay, so yes, they can use Zekrom. Zekrom does not have an ability. All right, but if they use Zekrom... all right, so now the question is, what the heck do I do with this hand? I think I have to go get this. And unfortunately, because I have a Drakloak, and I'm going to have to get rid of the Drakloak. All right, get rid of these 2. Or Crispin. Get rid of Crispin? No. And go get... let's see. Because I'm going to get knocked out. And I think we do this. Go get you. Put you there. Okay. I'm not going to use Crispin. All right, so I think that might be the best bet, because if I get knocked out, I can use Fez. And then I'm just going to... let's see what happens here. I mean, all they got to do is attach and retreat, right? But the good thing is they can't use any items. They can't get any more ready. All right, so they got a double Zekrom going. Okay, so they do have... all right, so they got the knockout. Yeah, I think this is just a bad start. The only good thing is I'm going to have Fez. The other good thing is they can only hit me for 130 at a time. So I'm going to get 2 more turns, but I really have to get something going with this Fezandipiti. Oh, and they're going to do some damage to themselves. All right, so yeah, I'm going to put up Ogerpon. And all right, let's go. Fez, you got to give me something. Okay. We got some stuff here. We can work with this. So we've got this, got it. Okay. We've got Prism Energy, and you're just going to take 2 hits. And there you go. Now, all these EXs, I can actually, I can do 400 damage. So they have nothing to hit this 210 with right now. They do get to use items, though. Yep, there's the... All right, and they whiffed. All right, let's see. They got Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball probably going to get them an Electric. Now, I think what I want to do is, instead of giving them 2 prizes, I'm going to attach, maybe I should have done that first, and given them a Dreepy. Let's see. Oh, they can't even attack with Miraidon. They have to do it with... All right, so what they're going to try to do is load up... Yeah, and then try to take... So they're going to get 2 prizes no matter what. Now they're going to get 3 prizes if they get the other, which they will. I'm going to put it here because... let's see. Let's Iono. Can I come back? All right, so there's the Frillish. Let's put this here. I've got that there. Let's go get Drakloak, because I have to get more. I need more. I need more now, because I'm gonna give him a Dreepy. Arven or the Jellicent? I already have an Arven. Let's get the Jellicent, so I can put this down. And we'll go here. I'm going to do this because they do need to get an energy, and they could retreat. So do they have no energy in there, so they can't use Electric to use hands. Yeah, so they only got 1. Now the good thing is I get to use Fez again. And I could actually take a knockout here if I can get... Oh no, the Crispin's gone. Okay. Only play 1. All right, we can Iono. We'll put up Jellicent. Just to go deep. Yeah. We're gonna Iono. So that puts them down to 4 cards. I'm also gonna go here to get a second one. Now let's go here. Flip the script. We're going. I did get the Flygon. Yes, we've got it. We have it. All right, so I'm gonna put that there. Now we're cooking. Yes, I'm gonna get the Jellicent there. We'll go with an Iono. All right, so now the question is, so I retreat here. So now the question is, I'm going to hit this for 130. So I'm 1 short, unfortunately. And now, I think I come up with, yes, I think I come up with Jellicent. Oh, it's 260, that's right. We one-shot everything. Yeah, I come up with Jellicent. There we go. I've got a switch. We're golden. I totally forgot. I said it before, but we one-shot everything. So now they come up with an Electric. But if they're going to stay on the bench, I'm going to use the first attack. Going to use the first attack because now they would need to find a switch, and they can't use a switch. Oh, I guess and they can't find an air balloon either. You can't use that either. So I think they have just totally messed themselves up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch. I'm going to put this here. Put that down there. Because now I can use this. Boom. Recon Directive for Arven. Why not? Got the Arven. Put that down. Since I put that down, I don't need anything else right now. Don't need a switch. And I'm going to go... Why can I... Okay. Then we'll just do the 260. Got it. And come up with Jellicent. Yes. 1. There you go. Okay. So now they're gonna they can use hands so that you can they can boss if they have one, but they can't use anything else. Tandem unit. And I already used my Prime Catcher, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Arm press. Okay, but now I just do a switch and knock this thing out. Go down to 1 prize. Oh, and there is the Crispin. We got this. Let's go see the next card. It is an Ultra Ball. Let's go get it. Because now I can Ultra Ball this away and go get another Flygon in case they do knock that one out. We've got another Flygon. And there we go. Let's go Night Stretcher 4 and energy so I can put that down on this Flygon. Crispin, nope. We're just going to go hit this for 260 and then bring up Jellicent so they can't use any items or tools again. They can boss out of it and that's it. So definitely a slow start. I mean, it did help that we have weakness against them. That definitely I was able to one-shot them, but I don't think that really would have mattered. So I'm guessing at this point they probably have left again. So apparently I haven't finished one game here, but I won them all. All right, they got Zekrom. Now, Zekrom could definitely, I mean, you could one-shot me, but then I'm just going to come up and, well, not one-shot, but you can get the 2 prizes. No, it looks like they left. And they didn't even do it. So I just get to attach an energy, switch, or retreat, I should say. Come on up, and boom, there it is. 260. Taking the last. Now done. We don't need to. We got the prizes. At least I got to finish the game. All right, here we go. Brute Bonnet. All right, let's see what they got. Brute Bonnet with. It is going to be a Poison Grimmsnarl. Nice. Poison Grimmsnarl. Oh, they got their Spikemouth. Which I only have the 1 stadium. So might as well just play it. Because I got a Drakloak. Now, Ogerpon can be a nice wall in this matchup. So I think I'm going to put it down. And then I want a Dreepy. All right, so let's put this down. All right. I also need a Dreepy. And I want a Budew. All right, so here we go. So we'll get these 2 away. Yeah, your stadium's going to stay. That's fine, I guess. I don't know. We're going to get a Dreepy. Because we're going to Budew you anyway. It's going to take you a bunch of turns. We'll go here. And then at least we now can Itchy Pollen. And we hit for 20 instead of 10 because of weakness. But now you can't use... Oh... They can't switch this out. They probably play Petron. Okay. So they play Petron most likely. But you have to run into it. That is the key. And we're basically going to get 2 cards here. We're always going to get the top deck, and then I get 1 out of 2 cards with the Drakloak. That is why I wanted to make sure I got the Dreepy down. And we're going to item lock them. and we're going to hit for 20 instead of 10. So this is going to be very slow. There's a switch. I've got a switch. Can't use the Spikemouth. All right, so we'll go. I mean, I could use it, but it's not going to give me anything. And we will go get a Buddy for a Dreepy. And might as well get 1 more of these. Oh, unfortunately, now I can't get a Frillish. Oh, I should not have. Okay. Well, actually, in this matchup, I don't want to use Frillish. I want to use Ogerpon anyway. So we're just going to keep going. We're going to keep trying to get another Drakloak. They've got another Brute Bonnet. There's the Grimmsnarl. Now they get to get some energy. And no, they're going to Iono. Yeah, they don't want to waste 3 energy, I guess, for switch. They want to try to find and run into... Okay, cool. So now I got the Vibrava. I also have a rare candy. Spikemouth. All right, so they're going to get another one down. All right, so this is... All right, so now that I got all these cards, Now, when they do hit out Budew, I could start getting a Frillish eventually, but they can just one-shot it. So I think Ogerpon is the key in this matchup. All right. We're good. All right, we really don't have much else, so we're just going to Recon Directive, and let's hope we run into something. An Arven or a Jellicent. Arven. Let's run into an Arven because I can get a Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball and a Balloon. And we will now Ultra Ball these two away to go get... Oh, do I want a Drakloak or Fly? Let's get another Drakloak. Because didn't I just went into the Vibrava. So let's just go get a Drakloak. See what else we can get here. We'll get a Frillish. And I'm going to go here, put the Balloon there. And now just do it again. Itchy Pollen. All right, we're going to Itchy Pollen until they're able to find... All right, so now I want to find the Flygon. Because then they could play items. Oh, they Carmine all that away. That's pretty crazy. But I got the Cornerstone. Yes, they see the matchup is just, there's no way that nothing they can do. All right, so like I said before, this idea came from my Discord. You can join it if you hit the description of this video. It is in there. Come join, talk Pokemon. People will help you with your deck, and you can repay the favor and help them with theirs. Now, all 4 of the games today, the people left before it finished. I guess this is too much of a pain in the butt to deal with. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. And don't forget that Prism Energy only works with basic Pokemon. I really haven't used it yet since it just became active. And that's it for me, and I'll see you next time.